Hey, welcome back. After my last unboxing video, I decided I should pull out some more boxes from my mom's house, and while there's still a lot of them there, I brought a couple more home. So I'll try and do a video for each one of those boxes, starting with this one, which I will call box number 1. I labeled it 0304, and this is going to be an assortment of everything from Lebron James to Britney Spears to the Osbournes and Slipknot. So buckle in, let's see what I have in here. Okay, right off the top, some of that stuff I mentioned. Back in 1999, 2000, something like that, every 20-year-old guy or 20-year-old kid that was straight, I think, had a crush on Britney Spears, as did I. And yeah, I don't know where I got these, but they're Britney Spears window cleanings. Coming up in this box, we will go with a Britney Spears doll. This, a younger cousin of mine who was probably 3-4 years old at the time, she gave me this for Christmas because she knew I liked Britney Spears. So it sits here in my box, and yeah, there's Britney. Coming up next in this box, let's see what we got. Something a little more headbanging. We have the Ozzy Osbourne bobblehead bobber. This was from when he did the Osbournes TV show. And I believe this is probably a gift from my sister for Christmas or something that year. So, we love you, Ozzy. And I guess we'll piggyback off of that and go straight into another Ozzy Osbourne doll. Yes, every year for Christmas, anything that my family could find of Metallica, Pantera, Ozzy, Kiss, you name it, I had everything. I was getting everything if I didn't already have it. So, yeah, so there's it's a talking Ozzy doll. Let's see if it still talks. No, it doesn't. Batteries must be dead. Alright, digging through. Oh, back when MTV had the Headbangers Ball TV show, they were trying to make a comeback with it. They did a special concert in Cleveland, the Headbangers Ball Tour. And I think it was Anthrax, Godsmack, and I don't remember who else. Oh, actually it says on here. Godsmack and Anthrax. So yeah, these were beer cups from that event. World famous Agora, Headbangers Ball. The other side says MTV 2 Headbangers Ball featuring Godsmack and Anthrax at the Agora Theater, May 1st, 2003. So I got a few of those. Okay, well, digging in, we have a brother Christmas ornament, which 99.9% sure came from my sister. So cool. I guess maybe if I ever put up a Christmas tree, maybe I'll actually put that on it. Digging in here now. Well, I didn't know or realize I still had one of these left. It's a Bobblers collectible bobblehead coin bank of Clown from Slipknot. I got these when they first came out. I believe I had 2 or 3 Clowns and 2 or 3 Corys at one point. I think I just bought all the ones that the store had, and I thought I'd sold them all. But yeah, no, this came out right around the first album. A few years later, something like that, and yeah, they only made Clown and they only made Cory, so yeah, pretty hard to find, and Yeah, I still have them. Cool. All right, let's dig back in. All right. The Britney Spears calendar. This was a 2002 calendar. So being as it's in this box, I believe I had it hanging up on my in my cubicle at work, and then I swapped it out. But there's some good photos of her in here. Yeah, I mean, pretty nice. And let's see what else is in here. Rob Zombie. Spook Show International. Oh, this is from his, I think it was a comic book. Yeah, little Rob Zombie poster. And piggybacking off of that, I have a promotional record flat. Well, no, there's actually 3 of them for Marilyn Manson's. What was it? Golden Age of Grotesque album. I think I got these at the midnight sale listening party for the album here in Cleveland. John 5, who went on to Zombie and now a Motley Crue. Digging back in here. Little mailer. Then the mailer, Kiss Farewell Tour merchandise booklets, catalogs. And this is the original. Well, they're technically their only farewell tour before the final tour. This is 2000. That was 2002. Could be wrong. What's this? Oh, Kiss Online. Little cards. You know, because websites were such a new thing, so everybody had to promote them. And back in here now, I have some Cleveland Scene magazines. These were free around town. 2 of the same issue. And I don't know what is in these. I kept them. I'm sure it was something music related, which is the section I'm looking for. Oh, Red Hot Chili Peppers, or Queens of the Stone Age, A Blossom. Concert ad, so that might have been why. I'll have to tell my brother, he's a big Chili Peppers fan, and so maybe I saved that for him. I used to always save all these and just rip out those concert ads, and you almost have like your own like little concert poster. Peabody's Down Under. I spent many nights there. Sometimes 3-4 nights a week. Just going to any show I could. Yeah, Andrew WK, Dope, Overkill, David Allen Co. What other shows have I probably gone to? I don't really know. That's probably about it, based on this one. Yeah, so that's why I saved this. I'd be willing to bet. So I got 2 of those. Make sure I tell my brother about these. Now, the rest of this looks like it might just be all newspapers. So I'm not going to get... yeah, let's see here. All right. We have the San Diego Tribune, Barry Bonds. Baseball player, hit 755 home runs. So yeah, got one of those. I got the Miami Herald Cancun edition. Oh yeah, because I was in Cancun that year. So that Andrew WK show I mentioned, I wasn't at. I actually missed it because I was in Cancun with some friends. But I don't know why I saved this newspaper. Yeah, no, Jose Canseco, my favorite baseball player. Yeah, he's on the paper talking about steroids. Oh, this is a good one from anybody back in the area. 2003, August 15th. The blackout. That was a fun night. Remember, work was trying to keep us there, and we were like, oh, we have no power. So finally, they let us go home. And we all met up at my friend's house, and she had a big pool. And a friend of ours who ran the frozen foods department at the grocery store came home, and he had put bags of ice aside, and he brought them over, and we just stayed there and partied all night. The blackout. That was a fun night. 23 years old, and yeah. All right. These, some Cleveland Plain Dealers. Cavs hit LeBron jackpot. So when the Cavs won the draft lottery, you get LeBron. And then they used to have these little things in the newspaper boxes. So of course I took these. Full page LeBron, 3rd of 6. So I think I actually got 2 of those newspapers. Take that back. There's a 3rd one. There's a Cleveland Plain Dealer Locker Room LeBron James Special Edition from March of 2003. So at this point, yeah, he wasn't even in the NBA yet. LeBron's way, the NBA. High school star looks ready for the pros on court and off. April 2003 Plain Dealer NBA draft preview with LeBron. So, yeah, if you're a LeBron fan, I mean, he was a big deal around the Cleveland area for a long time. Akron area. Long before he got drafted. Oh, wow. I didn't know I had this promo. I need to put these in my portfolios. From one of those Cleveland Scene magazines. I got a couple of these. Aerosmith and Kiss with Saliva at Blossom. Concert ads. So, yeah, I was at that show. That was the first time I ever sat really close for Kiss. I think I was like 3rd row. And bought my ticket a few days before and somehow got one ticket right down front, and boom, Aerosmith and Kiss were like right there in front of me. And after that I got spoiled, and I have a hard time sitting farther back than 5th row. Some newspaper ads for the new Marilyn Manson album. Yep. Midnight sale record release party at the Chamber here in Cleveland. So that's where I got those poster flat things from. And I have some more concert ads, which I didn't know I had any of these, so I'm glad I do. This has Blossom Music Center here in Cleveland. Poison with Vince Neil and Skid Row. I was at that show. And then Ozfest that year. Ozzy, Korn, Manson, Disturbed, Chevelle, Cradle of Filth, and a bunch of other bands. 20 bands, 14 hours of music. Oh wow, yeah, full page Ozfest ad. Pretty cool. This is, before they had concert posters at every show. So the only way to really save your ticket stubs and maybe stuff like that. And I have a lot of those, so I'm pretty lucky with all my concerts. Oh, and then those cups I talked about. This is the Headbangers Ball Tour ad. funny because it was Headbangers Ball and Godsmack was their headliner over Anthrax. Which, yeah. But, you know, whatever. It was cool for what it was. It's cool that they did it here in Cleveland. Yeah. An article about Mudvayne. I believe. At the Odeon. Yeah, me and my brother went to that show. 2003. It's funny because I literally just saw them a few nights ago on their anniversary tour for their first album. Alright. A lot more newspapers and C magazines. I'm not going to bore you with too much other stuff. Flipping through these because I guess I don't have them marked. So unless I go find some of the music stuff real quick, I'll just skip them. And yeah, don't know why I saved that. Cleveland Plain Dealer. Oh, this is from the Station nightclub fire in 2003. I saved the Cleveland newspaper of it. Just, you know, historical purposes. I wasn't there, but if that show was here in Cleveland, I totally would have been there. You know, I was in all those bands, and yeah, I would have been there. Horrific event that happened that night. And if you're unfamiliar with that, you should go look it up. There's some good YouTube videos talking about the fire at the nightclub and all the people that died and trying to get out. And it's crazy when I see a show that still has so much pyro, maybe in a small venue like that. Like, man, because of that nightclub fire, most bands kind of had to stop all that, but there's some that still do it, try to get away with it. Welcome back to Buzzard. Yeah, a lot of concert ads. I'm gonna have to go through and see if I can find any from shows I was at. I don't know why I saved all these. It could literally be for one. Oh, this is exactly why I saved it. Metallica at Ohio Stadium. July 19th, yep, Summer Sanitarium with Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, Deftones, and Mudvayne. And yeah, that was on my sister's birthday. Alright, cool. I didn't know I had those, so that's pretty cool. Those will go in my Metallica vault. Well, my Metallica portfolio. Another magazine. I'm sure this, some Metallica mentioned on the cover. I don't know what's really going to be here. Kitty, Big Cora. I went to that show. Yeah, don't see anything else in there. Cleveland Friday magazine section. I'll dig through that one later. Tool at Gund Arena concert ad. Tool, that was 2002. Cleveland Plain Dealer. I don't know why I saved this. Oh, it was my birthday in 2003, so that means my dad put this aside. My dad always saved us newspapers from like our birthdays and stuff every year. September 11th, 2002, 1 year after the 9/11 attacks, and yeah, There's a special edition in here, and Days of Darkness. Yeah, Cleveland Plain Dealer. Another one of those papers. And another one, and another one. I think I might have just taken these from the work lunchroom at the end of the day. More Scene magazines. These are probably all just for concert ads. I don't know why I saved the magazine, just didn't rip the ads out. That was usually my way of doing it. But I'll have to go dig through that one. And another. Best of Cleveland, 02. And 2002. 2002. Free Times. Oh, here's a cool concert ad. Guns N' Roses, 2002. Cleveland Guns Arena, I was there. So I bet you there's more of that in here. That's why I saved these, I bet. More scenes, more Free Times. So, alright, one pile is completely done. And this is the rest of the box. Let's see what's in here. Plain Dealer. January 5th, 2003. Ohio State Buckeyes perfect season. So that might be why I saved that. Cavaliers preview. October 29th, 2003. Tonight, the most hyped up high school player ever will make his NBA debut. So, LeBron James. Whole special section about him. Lights, camera, LeBron. Cavaliers, young starties, and NBA debut. October 31st, 03. Parkage garage collapses. Workers killed. I don't really know why I saved these. November 3rd. 16 soldiers die in crash. Oh, another letter perfect LeBron. First of 6 collector pages. So somewhere in here in this paper, there's a full page spread out. I'll have to dig through. But this was, full page LeBron, and I think each day was a different letter or something. 2nd of 6. Yeah. LeBron full page, collect all 6. Yeah, LeBron was a big deal here in Cleveland back then. And the 3rd, the 4th. This is right after Johnny Cash died. More LeBron, back to the 80s. U.S. meant to make change on the nickel. That's where they changed the nickels. And once again, this is 2003. So 2003, yeah, I was 23. Special Force hunting Saddam. It's kind of cool looking back, I guess, at the, things that were going on in the news. LeBron scores 23. Recovery picks up steam. Better times finally in sight as economy creates 126,000 jobs. Same one. And then tragedy strikes again. Shuttle. breaks up over Texas. All 7 astronauts aboard killed just 16 months before landing. And then, I don't know what this newspaper is. September 10th, 2003. I don't know why I even have this. Europe Today. I didn't go to Europe. Special public bulk. I do not know what this is from. So yeah. Well, the box is empty. And I'm going to go through, dig through those C magazines, pull out whatever ads I could, and probably pitch the rest of them. But if you lasted the song, thanks for watching. I'll try and get another video up soon. Call that one box number 2. And hopefully there's better stuff besides newspapers. So, rock on.